swallow at the same time. Well, sometimes you accidentally try when you're sipping your hot soup, which is when you end up coughing and choking. Not pretty. Babies, on the other hand, can do this until they're about 7 months old. Does that count as a superpower then? Speaking of babies, they're mostly born with blue eyes. This is because the melanin isn't fully developed in their eyes, and they need time to acquire their true color. And have you ever wondered why babies' eyes are so big and cute? That's because they don't grow with the rest of the body. They're adult-sized from birth. The same can't be said about the ears and nose, though, because these never cease to grow. You think you rest while you're asleep, but in fact, your brain doesn't. It's actually more active at night than during the day, sorting through all the info you've collected. Your brain will be pretty busy tonight processing all these cool facts. No matter how hard you try, you can't tickle yourself. Yeah? You've just checked that and failed, haven't you? That's because your brain warns you that you're about to be tickled, which it can't do if someone else does it. The human liver is the body's busiest organ. It has over 500 functions, and not all of them are clear, even to scientists. Stomach acid can dissolve metal. Yeah, if you swallowed a nail, it would disappear in your stomach with time. Please don't test this one for yourself. Otherwise, we'd have to start calling you Rusty. Ever wondered why you feel so sleepy after lunch? Well, that's because your circadian rhythm, which has 24-hour cycles, demands you have a nap after 7 hours of being awake, and food just adds to this effect. Simple. When you blush, your stomach also turns red. How can you see it? Well, you can't. Just trust me on this. The only parts of your body that can't heal themselves are your teeth. So, take your visits to the dentist seriously. When you crave a snack, it's your brain sending you a signal that you're lacking some vitamins or minerals. You probably don't want candy as bad as you think you do, so just have a few nuts instead. There are 10 times more bacteria in the human body than the body's own cells. Because of their size, they only take up to 1 to 3% of our body mass. Wow, that's like 5 pounds or so of bacteria. The lips are much more sensitive than the fingertips. So, to feel somebody's body temperature, you can press your lips to their forehead, as many mothers know to do. The length of your foot is similar to that of your forearm. Oh, stop checking me. I have no reason to lie to you. You'd lose about 50% of your hand strength without your pinky. So, a strong handshake minus the pinky equals a weak handshake. Plus, making a pinky promise is now off the table. If you feel like some food was tastier when you were a kid, you're not alone. But it's not the food, it's your weakening sense of taste to blame. By the age of 60, you lose about 40% of your taste bud sensitivity. Toothache and headache are linked together thanks to the trigeminal nerve. It goes through the jaw right to the head, so when you feel tooth pain, it usually goes hand in hand with an aching head. Babies have about 305 bones, while adults only have 206. Nearly 100 bones fuse together as we get older. You lose calories doing literally anything. A healthy 8-hour sleep, for example, burns up to 800 calories. And yes, you spend energy even while eating. When you feel an urge to go to the bathroom, your bladder is really only half full. When it's about to burst, you can hardly keep the urge at bay. That's why there's nobody so determined as a person who has to pee. Nerve impulses in your body travel at a speed of up to 200 miles per hour. Your brain needs to be fast to respond to stuff like pain or tickles. The brain by itself, by the way, can't feel pain. It has no nerve endings of its own. Human sweat smells bad because of the bacteria that live in it and break it down into acids. The sweat itself has no odor whatsoever. If you lose your sense of smell, food won't taste half as delicious, or terrible for that matter. That's why the word flavor was made up in the first place. It's the taste and smell of the food combined. Your body can not only block traumatic memories, but also